Canada is at a crossroads. By the end of October 2025, Ottawa will finalize its review of the controversial F-35 fighter jet purchase, a decision that could shake the continent's defense landscape. But even before the ink is dry, the United States has issued a stern warning: abandon the deal and there could be serious consequences. The Department of National Defense has confirmed the review is on track. According to spokesperson Alex Tetreault, all findings will be wrapped up by the end of the summer and submitted to Prime Minister Mark Carney for a final decision. It's a meticulous process, weighing cost, capability, and Canada's long-term strategic needs. Back in May 2025, U.S. Ambassador to Canada Pete Hoekstra didn't mince words. He warned that a Canadian withdrawal from the F-35 deal could jeopardize NORAD, the North American Aerospace Defense Command. Why? Because NORAD depends on both nations flying compatible aircraft to ensure the skies remain secure and fully interchangeable. Simply put, diverging fighter fleets could create a dangerous gap in continental defense. NORAD isn't just another military program. It's the shield over North America. Jointly operated by the U.S. and Canada, NORAD monitors every corner of the continent's airspace. From satellites and radar networks to fighter jets on constant standby, it detects and intercepts threats before they become catastrophic. And the F-35, with its advanced stealth and sensor capabilities, plays a pivotal role in keeping this high-tech defense system fully operational. This raises a critical question. Can Canada afford to step back from the F-35 without compromising NORAD or its own Arctic sovereignty? The stakes aren't just about aircraft, they're about the future of continental security, and Ottawa's choice could reverberate for decades.
The F-35 saga isn't new. It stretches back over 15 years. In July 2010, Prime Minister Stephen Harper's Conservative government announced plans to purchase 65 F-35s for a staggering $9 billion. The argument? Canada needed cutting-edge aircraft to defend its skies and assert Arctic sovereignty. But the plan quickly ignited political controversy. During the 2015 federal election, Liberal leader Justin Trudeau made the F-35 a central campaign issue. He called the sole source deal unnecessary, expensive, and lacking competition. After winning office in November 2015, Trudeau's government confirmed Canada would explore alternatives, signaling a dramatic shift in defense procurement strategy. In 2017, the Future Fighter Capability Project was launched, an open competition to replace Canada's aging CF-18 Hornet fleet. Initially, heavyweights like Boeing, Dassault, and Airbus entered the race, but the competition quickly became a battlefield of politics, technology, and international alliances. Dassault pulled out in 2018, citing security and interoperability constraints tied to Canada's Five Eyes intelligence commitments. Airbus followed in 2019, arguing the terms favored Lockheed Martin. Then, in a surprising twist, Boeing's Super Hornet was disqualified in 2021 for reasons that were never fully disclosed. The competition had narrowed dramatically. By March 2022, only two contenders remained: Lockheed Martin's F-35 and Sweden's Saab Gripen. After intense scrutiny, Ottawa once again chose the F-35. The justification? Interoperability with NATO allies, alignment with NORAD operations, and the need to assert Arctic sovereignty. The deal, valued at roughly $19 billion for 88 jets, set the first deliveries for 2025. Canada had come full circle, returning to the very fighter it initially rejected. But the controversy never fully disappeared. Critics argue the F-35 remains expensive and complex, while proponents insist its advanced capabilities are essential for continental defense. For Ottawa, the choice is as much about politics and alliances as it is about aircraft performance.
The F-35 debate in Canada isn't just about speed, stealth, or radar. Industrial fairness and national sovereignty are on the line. In 2023, Saab Canada's President Simon Carroll accused Ottawa of bending the rules, renegotiating cost, delivery, and industrial benefits with Lockheed Martin after bids had closed. According to Saab, this tilted the playing field toward the F-35, a claim that echoes the earlier concerns of Dassault and Airbus when they withdrew from the competition. These accusations haven't faded. As Canada weighs whether to fully commit to the F-35 or reconsider its options, critics argue the process may have sidelined fair competition. The debate now intertwines politics, industrial policy, and national defense strategy, raising tough questions about transparency, accountability, and Canadian jobs. Meanwhile, Sweden hasn't exited the conversation. Saab has kept its Gripen offer alive through ongoing political and industrial partnerships. In August 2025, Ottawa and Stockholm announced a new aerospace and defense cooperation framework, emphasizing Arctic security, a signal that the Gripen still has a strategic role to play in Canada's northern skies. Supporters of a mixed fleet argue the Gripen is tailor-made for Canada's unique geography. Its ability to operate from austere Arctic airfields and the potential for domestic assembly and maintenance could boost local jobs, enhance industrial independence, and increase operational flexibility. This industrial and strategic dimension ensures the Gripen remains a serious alternative, even after Canada formally selected the F-35 in 2022. The choice isn't just about the fighter itself. It's about who builds it, who benefits economically, and how Canada asserts its sovereignty in the Arctic. Could a mixed fleet strategy give Ottawa the best of both worlds? Or will sticking solely to the F-35 maximize interoperability with NORAD and NATO at the expense of industrial independence? These are the questions shaping the future of Canada's air power.
The F-35 debate is far from over, and the program's own struggles only make Canada's choice more complicated. On September 3, 2025, the U.S. Government Accountability Office revealed a stark reality. The Block 4 upgrade, the exact version Canada plans to buy, is now $6 billion over budget and 5 years behind schedule. The GAO report also highlighted delivery delays. In 2024, Lockheed Martin was late on all 110 F-35s, averaging 238 days late per jet, nearly 4 times the delays recorded in 2023. While Canada's Department of National Defence says it is closely monitoring the situation, critics warn that these setbacks underline the risks of relying so heavily on a program controlled by Washington. Even staunch supporters are reconsidering. Retired Lieutenant General Yvon Blondin, once a champion of the F-35, has voiced concerns about Washington's reliability, especially under previous administrations. Blondin warned, U.S. F-35 support has to be considered in the same light as the security of Article 5 of the North Atlantic Treaty. It may or may not be there when needed. It is not under our control. With the review set to conclude within weeks, Ottawa faces a pivotal decision. Will Canada reaffirm its full 88-jet F-35 order, scale back the commitment, or explore introducing a second aircraft type? Whatever path is chosen will not only define the Royal Canadian Air Force's future fleet, but also shape the trajectory of Canada's relationship with its closest ally and the security of North American skies for decades to come. The stakes couldn't be higher. Canada is at the intersection of geopolitics, industrial strategy, and military capability. Every delay, every cost overrun, every negotiation with Lockheed Martin carries consequences. The question isn't just which jet Canada flies, it's whether Ottawa can protect its sovereignty, its industrial base, and its Arctic future in a world of unpredictable allies.
In the end, Canada's skies and its sovereignty hang in the balance. Whether the F-35 dominates the Arctic or a mixed fleet reshapes the future, one thing is certain. Every jet, every decision will leave a lasting mark on the Royal Canadian Air Force and the nation's place in continental defense. If you want to stay on top of the latest in defense, aerospace, and global security, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and ring the notification bell, because the story of Canada's skies is far from over, and we'll be covering every twist and turn. Fly high with ViperJet Wings.